All right, hi everyone. We are going to talk about logarithms today. So logarithms. And why do I need logarithms? Well, and we're going to solve problems in this guy right here called logarithmic form. All right, so first let's talk about logarithms. All right, suppose you have a problem that looks like this. 16 equals 2 to the x power. Well, there's no way you can solve that in algebra without using logarithms. All right, so let's remember though one term here. So when you have exponents, okay, this number right here, this 2, is called the base. All right, and so in this case, the base is equal to 2. It's very important as we go to solve logarithms. All right, so solving logarithms are pretty easy. You rewrite the problem. So instead of saying 16, you say, I want the log of 16. And instead of 2x, 2 to the x power, you say, I want that to equal x. All right, so log of 16 equal x. Well, what happened to this 2? All right, this base 2 goes right down here, base 2. And now it's called the log base. All right, so that's called the log base. All right, and so this says log base 2, that's my dog, log base 2 of 16 equals x. Now you can put log base 2 in a log calculator. Let's go over here. And this is calculator soup, which I've mentioned many times before. And so if we go to calculator soup and we click algebra, so this gives us all our algebra calculators, lots of them. And we go down here and we find one that says logarithmic calculator. All right, now notice that the top, right up here, log b, that's the base, of x equals y. So that's the same as log 2 of 16 equals x. Now, you put in any two values. So the two values we have are the base 2 and the what they call the x argument, which is 16. So we're going to put in a 2 here. Whoops, it's not a 2 here and a 16 here, and calculate, and that's going to tell us y is 4. So that told us that x equals 4. All right, and so that's your basics of logarithms. All right. I also want to point out that on the blog, I put the basics of logarithms and how to solve these problems. And one page is all these basics with these helpful little things, since logarithms are basically kind of backwards exponents. How to do multiplication and some identity values, all the same things that you would have for exponents you have for logarithms. And then over here is how to solve each of the problems that you're looking at in these assignments. Okay, there's our basics of logarithms. So we'll get rid of this. We'll go back to Delta Math and we will find our logarithmic form. There it is right there, logarithmic form. Okay, so this says find log 9 of x equals 3. All right, so well, I could go to my logarithmic calculator and do that, but I want to show you old school how you would do this. You would convert this back to exponent form. So this x comes down, and this 9 goes right here. So that's 9 to the third power. And you could put 9 to the third power in your calculator, and that would give you 81 times 3. So 81 times 3, which is 243. I think. No, that's not right. Yeah, it is. 243. All right, and so we go over here and put in 243. Okay, but let's check our answer first. Go up here to our log calculator, and we don't know what, we know the base is 9. Okay, we don't know what x is, but we do know what y is. That's a 3. All right, and so we're going to calculate, and our answer is 729. Well, that's because I want you to go 9 times here. So 9, 729. Good thing we checked, huh? All right, so Mr. Smith made a small mistake, which you, I'm sure, won't make. And we submit that, and we get a yes. Okay, let's see if we can get another kind of problem here. Next problem. Okay, this is a crazy looking problem here. All right, and it says log x is 531,441 equals 6. And how you would do this old school, this is like a crazy problem, is equals x to the 6, right? Because we just move our base back over here where it was before, and now we have this. All right, and so basically this is like a guess and check thing, all right? But we don't need to guess and check because we can just go use our algorithm calculator, and we don't know, in this case, our base, don't know the base. Our x argument is this really crazy number, 531,441, and our y argument is 6. We hit calculate, and we get an answer of 9. And there we go, answer of 9, submit answer. All right, so those are pretty simple. And good luck with them. Sorry about the dog barking.